Okay, I guess an update's in order. Oh shit, let me get that out. That's garbage. Well, not garbage, but anyway, so yesterday I went out and got me some shelving. You can see right here, there's some of the bars. I have one on either side. They go into studs, obviously. I took down the other shelf that was there. I got these planks. They're actually 15 inches deep, and I got 18-inch shelves, legs. You can see them. Yeah. So I cut them down to size. Oh, that was a pain in the ass. I only bought enough for 3 shelves right now, but obviously there's room for more. I left some gap in the back. There's probably about 3 inches in the back, obviously to run either cables and to help with cooling. Here you can. This was the thermostat that came with the house. I took it down. I have a Wi-Fi one, but all I'm doing here is I just literally have a power strip here, or a adapter. I think it's a AC 12 volt adapter. It just goes in, and basically I actually that was my computer telling me that my Drobo is booted up finally. I've had that sitting. I haven't. This is the first time I've plugged it in, so I think my data survived the move. So anyway, the thermostat, I kind of like just using it to keep track of the temperature in here. You can see I'm just, like the screw stands. Yeah, works great. But eventually, I plan on using it. I kind of done some testing. I actually had where is it? One of these honkin', I think this is a Pabst fan. Yeah, this is a big honkin' fan. Really nice. I was going to use it, but it doesn't look like that for whatever reason my thermostat here has the ability to switch it on and off. Probably because it needs a relay. I don't have one, unfortunately. All the ones I have are older and not really for the right voltages, so I'm going to have to get one. But in the end, I think what I'm going to do is, using this thermostat, I'm going to get a bathroom fan, quiet one. And I'll have this thermostat on it set to 80 degrees or something, and whenever it spikes to that, I'm going to have it up here, obviously, somewhere. Preferably not near my pipe, but obviously somewhere. That'll go up into the attic, and I actually have a laundry room. If we come around here, you can see I'm still moving stuff. That's the master bedroom, but then over here is a laundry room. So I know it. I almost like 100% guarantee it's not code, but this is a big empty room that's normally hot anyway. It's cool right now because nothing's running, but it's not a big deal if it gets warm. I don't want my in place getting warm, or my equipment getting warm. I'd much rather vent it. And I've looked into venting into the attic. That's also against code. I've looked into venting outside. The unfortunate thing by doing that is what you're doing is you're venting your cool air, if it ever does get cool, into the atmosphere. So, and you're venting your hot air in the wintertime. This is Houston, so it's not going to be that big a deal because, well, how often do I have the heat on? In reality, not much. So, in any case, it's better just to distribute heat within the home than it is to vent it. These appliances would have been on anyway. They were on in my apartment. So in this case, I'm just putting everything into one spot. Anyway, it'll be connected to the thermostat. I'll have it kick on anytime, and I'll have a piece of ducting that actually runs over to the laundry room with another separate vent. A vent just like, a room vent over there. So it'll just vent hot air into that room. Some people probably think I'm crazy. I am going to put an intake in at the bottom of the door. I don't actually have a jigsaw. I need to get one to put a louvered vent down there. My wife is not upset about it, but I can tell she's not exactly pleased. I honestly, I don't think she cares because, this is my office. It's a mess right now, but yeah, it's getting there. This has been my whole time since we've moved in, over a month now. I've just been kind of doing things as money's available. You can see the firewall. It is loud, to be honest with you, with the door shut. Here. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's barely a low hum for me. So no big deal. It's a Dell R210. It's running pfSense. I have 6 gigabit Ethernet jacks on it with a 4-port Intel Pro 1000 card. There's my old router, which is just an AP right now. Of course, there's the Drobo. So the idea is I'm trying to do everything in kind of like layers. So at the bottom, I'm going to have my networking equipment, internet, Drobo, everything. This will be the Media Center stuff. I have my Windows Media Center with its tuner card. I have a Yamaha receiver. And up here eventually will be an Xbox 360, an Xbox One, an PS4. And I know it is warm in this closet right now. I have the door open and it's registering 86. And it was 90 before I started the video, but that's without a vent. So I really don't plan on it being a big deal with a vent. So in terms of connectivity, how I'm going to control all of this, I'm going to get a IR repeater system, one with 3 inputs and up to 8 outputs. So currently, this is the only room that's completely set up. I've wall mounted the TV just recently. I ran jacks behind it and I ran power. I'm going to have a IR. You can see there's actually this is the one for the Media Center. It's an IR USB, and I actually have a USB extension cable running through the wall right now. But I'm going to get a IR repeater system that runs on stereo cabling. So like stereo jacks. And I'll just run it through the wall. I mean, I really don't want to run more cabling, but to be honest with you, it's not that big a deal. I'm only going to have 3 TVs in the house at the moment, so that should only be fine. There's going to be one in my master, and then there's going to be one downstairs. Now, running the cables downstairs is something I'm not looking forward to, but I plan on taking it from the closet. You can see it's a bit of a mess, but we come over here. Everything's in that wall right now, and then on the other side is the closet. But if we come over here, this is another closet in this house, and I can actually get to the edge of this rather easily. So what I'm thinking about doing is running the cable down from the attic in this wall, and then this is again something I don't know what the wife's going to do, but it shouldn't be a big deal. She already knows it's going to happen. I'm going to cut a hole at the bottom of this wall so I can access the top plate for the floor beneath, because right beneath us is where I want to put the TV downstairs. I figure that'll at least let me run the cables how I want. It's be a pain in the ass, but I think it'll be worth it in the end, because, well, after that there won't be anything for me to worry about but the one closet. And in terms of, resale, I don't know if something like this is valuable to somebody. I mean, by doing this, unfortunately, I have kind of basically designated this room as an office. Although I would argue that it really shouldn't be anything more than an office. It's quite an odd-shaped room. It's got this weird bump out. I don't know why they have a wall with one closet, and then we come over here, and there's another closet. I don't know why there's 2 closets in this room. It doesn't matter. So that's why I picked it as my office, and I picked it with the idea that this was a central location where we could have all the equipment, everything. Internet, coax comes in there. You can see all the cabling. Have all my Ethernet drops in here. Have all of my HDMI running in here. Just everything. But anyway, this is just a tour, so I guess I'll catch you next time. Hopefully I'll have I keep saying this, but hopefully I'll have a sooner update than this. But I'll post another video at some point. See you later.